Welcome to the Microdose. I'm Eddie.
I am Michael Jefferson.
And today we have a very special guest,
Anne Marie,
a.k.a. Anne Marie. Anne Marie. Literally, I was going to say that earlier, and I was like, nah, let me just do a proper introduction. And then you beat me to it.
Fuck that, dude.
It's all good. Well, hi, Anne Marie. How you doing?
I'm so excited to be here. I can't tell you enough.
There we go.
How honored I am to be
First
on
guest
this podcast.
ever.
First guest ever. You know, I feel like it's just meant to be.
I'm glad that you're here too, and we finally got it done. So we were trying to get this podcast done last weekend, but
Anne Marie physically couldn't move.
I couldn't. Well, yeah, I couldn't move. My body said, you know, it's like the opposite of what R. Kelly was saying. My mind was telling me yes, but my body was telling me no.
I feel you.
Instead of the other way around.
Should I break it to Eddie that I was kind of in cahoots with you?
You were kind of what?
In cahoots.
Well, I mean, were we in cahoots?
Yeah, because I was like, I mean, you could just lie.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm tired. I'm going to just go home.
Well, I wasn't lying. It was real. This is the truth.
No. It's all good. I'm not even, I was just for context saying this is what's we had to do the podcast last weekend without her, but it's all
It's
good.
too much.
It's cool,
Because I was tired too. I physically couldn't move either.
I know. Literally, I was like, we weren't sure if it was going to happen because Jefferson has been working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And so I was like, he looks like he just doesn't want to even do it this week.
Right. We all work 2 jobs.
I've been so tired.
We all work 2
My bad.
We all work 2
It
jobs.
doesn't feel like it for me sometimes. That's why.
Well, yeah, because you freaking go to your car and smoke all day and then just say you've been working. Where's Eddie? Where's Eddie? Running food. He'll be back in 2 hours.
Nah, he's in the garage. Smoking a blunt.
Yeah.
But, I still work 2 jobs. Technically,
still go
on
to 2
paper.
jobs.
I go to 2 jobs.
You don't work, you go.
Mentally, I'm not there, but yes.
But yeah, I wanted to get some stuff off because Anne Marie is a comedian, right? She has the same birthday as my wife. So
Yeah, that's
February
right.
22nd. I wanted to put that out there because
That's
it's kind of
right.
incredible because we work together and just literally we were talking about it one day and they're Pisces, same fucking birthday.
Yeah.
So,
She's
Kind of
great.
crazy. It's cool.
I knew I was going to like her the second she said we had the same birthday.
And then also you're a Webby Award winner.
That's right.
And so I had to look up what the Webby Award is, and it's just for
So is this something your boss gave you? Or
No, it's
your
cool.
mom?
That shit's dope to me though, cause I have Sav at work, Savannah.
Yeah.
She does social media things too, and she was just talking about how a lot of people out here judge her for doing that shit. Why are you always recording when you're out in public and stuff? She's like, well, that's what I do, and she actually makes money off of it and stuff.
Yeah.
And now she actually wants to move to LA and get surrounded by like-minded people that want to do things and not judge her for it, instead want to incorporate themselves in it. But I'm like, you can find people like that out here too, right?
Yeah.
It's just who you surround yourself with. And I'm like, and where we work at Caesars, most of them are very superficial. Just
Well, let me tell you something. Even in LA, people are going to judge you. That's LA in general.
Yeah.
As someone, I've lived in LA for about 7 years, and in Venice, and I was living on the Venice canals. And if you know where the Venice canals is, it's this posh area, but it's really open, so anyone can go. But it's a big Instagram spot. It's a really big Instagram spot. So because of that, people will come out and just sit on your porch and take pictures. Or if they see a really cool car on the side of the road, they'll just take pictures. They'll be in their fucking swimsuit, in an alleyway, taking pictures on a car. And you'll just be like, what? There's been one time someone had their baby. They had their baby on my front porch. I say my front porch. I was renting it. I was super lucky enough to rent from a person who is an actress, and she had a studio above a garage. So a lot of times these famous people are like out, you know, they're like out in Africa or whatever for like 3 months at a time. And then, so you watch their house. So
man, fuck it. You live there. That was your porch.
That was my porch. That's my porch.
Yeah, bitch.
Don't pretend like it's yours. Get your fucking baby off my porch.
Where were you for 3 months?
Yeah, exactly.
Stinky ass baby.
So like this baby is in the front of my garage and it's like 8:30 in the morning and I'm sleeping, you know, because I would bartend and I wouldn't get done till like 3 in the morning or something. And so they're having a baby shoot in front of someone else's house, and they would like jingle like little things and like the wheels on the bus go round and round. And I was just like, okay, you know what? Give them 10 minutes.
No.
After 10 minutes, I was like, I opened the door and I'm so sorry, but it was a black family and I already felt bad. I was like, God damn it, I gotta tell this black family to get off my porch.
Get off my goddamn lawn.
Stop acting like you
Get your black ass off my lawn.
Why are you acting like you confronted them? You know you called the cops. You know.
She looked out the blind and said, I ain't fucking with them. I'm going to sleep.
I'm not going to tell them. Please don't tell them which neighbor called.
Tell them it was the next door neighbor.
So I like open my window and I'm like, hey, your baby's adorable. It's very cute, baby. But you guys got to get off my porch. I go, I work really late. It's like 9 a.m. now. You guys have been here for a half hour and you just kind of move on. And they didn't say anything and they were like, okay. And like acted like I was weird.
If I know Anne Marie, she wasn't that nice about it.
Yeah.
She was not that nice. She was, it's 8 a.m. Why are you on my porch?
I'm like, you gotta get the fuck off my porch. Off my porch.
Black ass.
Yo, I gave you 10 minutes, boys.
Boys.
But that would be the weirdest thing too, is I'd see, there was like this one, my neighbor had this one like really cool garage. It was like, just like it was wooden and it kind of looked neat. And so everyone loved that as a background. Mm-hmm. And so there was this one time this girl was like in a bikini in the alleyway, like taking these pictures. And I was like staring at her, and I would do this thing where I'm like another Instagram model. Like
That's
I would film every person that would do it.
Me and my brother always want to do that for all these TikTok people.
So funny, like you have like all these. But then she changed. She went behind a car, got in a different bathing suit, and then went in front of the same garage
whole
door.
photo shoot.
And I was like, the beach is 2 blocks away. Like, why are you in front of a garage door?
That's
like wearing
crazy.
a bikini. Why aren't you out on the beach or like
it's like a
by the water?
fucking. They have it on Yelp and shit, like famous place to take pictures and shit.
Yeah,
These motherfuckers.
it's just-
Somebody's garage.
Yeah, it's someone's garage. And I was like, oh, cool, we should go there and take pictures. They pull up, they think it's like next to the beach. It's like, nah, bro, it's just someone's garage.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
dude, get the fuck out of my garage.
It's
Yo,
so
if I lived there, I would
weird.
just fucking change the garage. I was just be like, fuck this
I would put some
aesthetic.
ugly ass shit.
I'm sick of this shit.
Right.
Or put a camera, like you said, and just make a compilation video. How many fucking people do Instagram or
I'll put
TikToks
evil
there?
clowns all over my garage or some shit. Get y'all ass up out of here.
Yeah, you have to start. You know how people like say like you can't park here. You're gonna have to have signs that say like you can't Instagram yourself into my garage here. Like move along. This isn't your place.
Put a tip jar out there. I'll just put a tip jar out there, like motherfucker. If you at least
If
you're
you
gonna take a
use
picture,
my garage,
drop
pay
a
up.
5 in there,
yeah,
bitch.
you better
Yeah.
tag me. You better
Dude,
tag me.
That's pretty
Bitches.
funny. A tip jar.
It was wild. But yeah, like Instagram or, you know, people in LA, that's just their life. That's their lifestyle. You do that all the time. I realize even moving out here, I've been out here for like a year and a half now. I don't video nearly as much just because like no one else is. And like it's weird. And
That's what
I
she
need to
was
get
telling
over
me.
that. I need to get over that, honestly. Because
Well-
you know what? Fuck everybody else. You have a following or you think something's funny, you should record it and say something. You never know what's going to hit. You never know what people are going to relate to. You just don't, you know?
No, that's my thing too. That's why I respect it a lot that you actually got awarded for something and putting time into it and shit like that. Especially it's surrounded with something that I want to be doing. Like, I mean, you know, we want to put content out there and shit like that. Like you said, you shouldn't really give a fuck. Just put it out there. You never know what is going to hit. And
Yeah.
it takes one video like to pop off, and then they see the rest of your content that you've been working on for a long time, and then they're gonna be like, oh shit, like you actually have other.
She made a
you have other
commercial
good
about
shit.
a car and won like 20 G's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
damn.
it's a used car. But like that was my I'm really lucky to know some really great people. And so my friend who worked on it now also worked, like, who did a lot of filming. It was like 3 of us in a car. It was like the director, the filmer, and like filmer.
The videographer.
Yeah, thank you. I'm like filmer.
I was gonna say recorder.
Heron.
The recorder.
Yeah, he was recording and shit, wasn't he?
No, I feel you.
Our friend who works with us, she was telling us a story about this guy who like smoked heroin, and she goes, "Yeah, you know, heron."
Yeah, said he smoked herring.
We're like,
What the fuck
herring?
you talking about?
Oh,
Like
okay.
the fish.
Wait,
I
so
was
you're
so
saying the
confused.
videographer?
Yeah, so it's like
The recorder.
It was like all 3 of us and my cat smushed into this like 2-door 1996 Honda Accord. And normally you would have like a professional shoot is like you would have things connected to the door and then like people like, you know, cameras, all this stuff. And you're just it's basically like a camera like that and like a couple really cool things. So it's like really, it was really old school on how we just made it work.
How'd you get the bird's eye shot?
A drone.
Okay, I was like,
We just had a drone. The drones makes everything so much simpler and easy. And but yeah, we were filming that, and that guy that worked on it with us, he now does stuff for Kendrick Lamar, Megan Thee Stallion, Kiss Me More video. He did that. What? Oh yeah, he's killing it, and he's one of the nicest guys ever. And I believe it's him. You know that video where the girl's like twerking and the camera guy's going like this?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where he shows behind the scenes, they're like, it must be so awesome to be a videographer for these
white
photo
guy
shoots.
that is so nice and just like never gets mad and just like wants to get the shot.
All the ass shots?
Yeah, and so, oh my God, he's great.
hey.
A little, back it up more, a little closer, a little closer.
We need it close to the camera, ladies. The zoom, bro.
But no,
Hold on,
he's
someone
not-
hold the camera, hold the camera.
He's not even like that. He's like, okay, the lighting's weird, and then he's like, come on, you have to like shake it more because of the lighting. Like,
Yeah.
really
Her ass is
too
professional
glossy.
about it. And they're like, all right, and he's like, all right, we gotta hold the camera down. Like, it's just really professional.
Let me oil you up.
Hey,
Hold on.
I like that though. Shake it more. The lighting ain't right. Hey, that's my shit.
Yo. Whew. Dropping gems.
Oh my God.
Straight knowledge right now.
I know, man.
Dude, I was
Game on
reading
point.
Sharon Stone, you know, Basic Instinct, that movie. Basic
Heard of it.
Instinct was like one of these really famous movies that came out in the early 90s, and one of the reasons is because she's not wearing underwear in this scene, and she like uncrosses her legs and like looks at Michael. It's not Michael Keaton, but
It was
Michael
Jefferson.
No,
Jordan?
Yeah,
not
spread
Jordan. Anyway, a famous guy. And
Not Jordan.
the early 90s, that was like a big deal to like show your fucking coochie on the screen, right? Like that's like, oh my God.
I love the word coochie, boy. That shit funny as fuck. Look at that little coochie.
I used to think Karuchi was like coochie. I was like Kakuchi. Like I could not. I'm dyslexic,
Stop
and
it.
I was just like, who
Stop
would
it.
name her that?
That's funny.
Coochie
But-
over here.
But in her book, I'm like reading her book. They said, you're wearing white panties, so the lighting's weird. So you have to take off your underwear and uncross your legs. So that wasn't
sounds
even.
suspect.
It was like that's what it used to be. Like
Sounds like some good advice.
Right. There's a lot of shit back in the day that women would be like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, the lighting. Just go ahead and take those drawers down. We'll do a lot of editing. It's all in post. Don't worry about it. And then, like, she saw the original and it showed her vagina and she, like, walked out and was like, what the fuck? Am I going to have to sue people? Because this was, like, her big break.
Wow. So did she?
Michael Douglas. That's the guy.
Did she sue him? Or you're not done with the break?
Well, they ended up being editing and she was, like, had to, like, talk with the writer and, like, all this stuff. And she decided that as the character, her character is crazy and would do something like this. And as long as it didn't show it exactly. And it made it up being, like, one of a really big Hollywood moment in that area, but she was pissed. She was pissed at the time.
I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about a movie where the director basically kind of did something like that, told the girl where, like, in the scene, well, basically, yeah, you have to suck my dick. And
In the scene?
Yeah. Like,
Is this a porn?
No,
What movie?
like, I
First of
forget,
all,
I
what
forget the
movie
name
are
of
we
it. I forget the name of it, but she had
delivery
to.
guy drops off pizza. You never heard of this movie?
It's some, like, home movie that this guy has.
No, it was a real, like, production movie. Came out, everything.
It's called I
But
Fucked the Pizza Guy.
I guess he was just like, yeah, like, you really have to do that on camera, like, actually do it, not fake it or anything like that. And
Wow.
like, she ended up agreeing to it.
Right, and that's the thing, like, you see, when everyone, like, looks at you like you're the crazy one for saying no, and you're, like, in a room, and, you know, you might be the only woman, and there's just, like, so many dudes that are like, yeah, don't worry, people do this all the time, we're here to help you, you know, whatever. You feel like, oh, okay,
It's
I
just a
guess.
little coochie.
Yeah, but, yeah, we have to be better and be more discerning women. Just say no. Just say no.
Yeah, because that immediately sounded suspect to me.
This woman named Shelley Long, and she was in a who's the, like, Marlon Brando, I believe. She was in a scene with Marlon Brando, and in this scene, the guy rapes her, like, you know, like, holds her down and rapes her. And the director, yes, the director wanted it to be real. So they wanted, right. He wanted it to look really authentic. So they didn't want to tell her this
So
was
they
not-
raped her.
Yes.
They put hidden cameras
Yes.
and just raped her?
Yes.
And we're just,
And
what the fuck?
they're like, action.
crazy.
And then, so she didn't realize this was part of the scene. So he, like, holds her down, rapes her, does all this stuff. And then the guy's done. And they're like, okay, good, we got the shot. And everyone acted like it was fine. And she's, like, traumatized. And he's like, yeah, we didn't want to tell you because we wanted a real reaction from you. We didn't want you to act.
That's wild.
Isn't that
But
wild?
But my job's to act. Not,
That's what you hired me to do.
not get raped. Can I give it a shot? Can I try? You want to do it?
Yeah, you don't have I'm okay for it
You're
now.
good.
You
That's
don't have faith in
wild.
my acting skills? Yeah, she's gonna fake this rape real good. I don't think so.
Yo,
I
bro.
know, dude.
Y'all must think so
Fucked up.
low
It's
of me, man.
Crazy as
It's
fuck.
fucked up. So those are
You think
those
I haven't
things-
acted like I don't want to have sex with a man before? Come on.
I'm pretty well versed in it. I'm sorry.
No, but it's crazy because even nowadays, like that show Euphoria. What's
Oh,
that
I
white
know.
girl?
I
That
loved
white
it.
girl.
Oh, the show about this girl that always is in the street trying to get ran over?
Which white girl?
Well, the one
The
that
blonde one?
shows her titties all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were saying because they pretty much
Sweeney or something.
yeah they showed her tits in one scene and they're like, yo, what's up with this director? Because like literally in that after that scene, almost every other fucking episode has her
Yes.
tits out. Like
Yeah, and she finally was like, what's the point of this? Like, I think she even said, like, I don't think we have to argue and my tits have to be out in the scene.
This nigga said I like tits.
You know, yeah. No, that's your character. You get so mad, you just. I'm taking off my.
damn it.
I'm taking. You made me so mad. I'm taking off my bra for this one.
your character's poor.
That's
You can't
so
afford
funny.
bras or shirts.
Can you imagine, like, you're so angry that you pull your dick out?
Show your cock. Show us your cock.
Let him know I'm really mad.
Frustrated. Now you're jerking off and you're telling her.
Stop it. Stop it.
Awful.
You motherfucker.
You dumbass bitch.
Now listen here.
I'm done.
You listening?
You listening?
God, no, that would never
That's
happen.
hilarious.
That would never freaking happen.
Hey, look at me in the eyes. Not that eye.
You're like, my third eye's down here.
Yo.
Shit, man.
But yeah, the Webby Award was for.
Let's reel it back in. Reel it back in.
Bring it back. Yeah, it's the internet's highest honor.
Shit, man.
No, that was a wild night. We decided to fly to New York and get there. And by the way, my friends are awesome. Like the guy who directed it, this was his idea. He wanted to sell his car, and his wife was getting pissed because like in LA you have to move it because there's like sweep cleaning and shit,
parking
and like
times
she's
and
like,
shit.
we don't even use this car, like get fucking rid of it. And so he was like, what if I made this video to make it look really nice, like a new car?
And he went all out.
And we all out. And it was so fun to shoot.
Yeah, because when I saw it, I was like, this is a Honda commercial.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's a really good quality video. It looks like a real legit commercial.
I know.
And they put it up on eBay, and actually it went to like $100,000. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
eBay thought it was a joke, so they took it off, and they tried to like sue them. They're like, how the fuck? Like, we were gonna get all this money. But then it got complicated. They were like, God damn it. And
I would
so
have sold that shit at $80K. Boy, what the fuck? Fuck this shit.
96 Honda Civic.
Jesus.
Take the bitch.
I know. God damn. 25.
You're like,
I'm like, oh, okay.
$3,000 sold.
When they took it off eBay, he was, God damn, what the fuck?
Listen here. Listen here.
You listening?
His wife. The fuck going on? The fuck going on?
She's like, dear, don't get so mad. You don't have to pull your dick out every time you're mad.
But you brought your tits out.
I do.
So we both mad. Bring your chest over here.
Fuck, dude.
But yeah, instead, CarMax made a commercial back to us and like asked us to, like, for 20 grand, we'll take your car. And like they made another list of demands, like made it kind of funny.
Oh,
Which is a great
yeah.
marketing strategy. Honestly,
no,
it's
that's
a
just
good
cool.
marketing strategy. So yeah, it was good. But yeah, we flew to New York, and that was the night that I was like, I'm staying up all fucking night. We like get this like fancy table. I'm right behind Adam Sandler, and I'm laughing loud. So Adam's like,
We know.
he's like looking back at me, and I'm like,
Must be watching one of my movies.
like it was,
Yeah, you saw my commercial, right? You like the Honda?
you want to know who I am? He's like, not really. I want you to pipe down.
Back her down.
But yeah, so it was such a fun night. And then you had to dress up like, it was like prom or something. We like walked a carpet, all this shit. And then there was this after party, and I'm drinking vodka Red Bulls. You know, that's not, the last time I drank vodka Red Bulls here, I was like 5:30 in the morning in the middle of a, I don't even know, convenience store with strangers. And I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it was not.
What you doing, man?
I want to go home.
I was like, what's wrong? I really need to reevaluate. So I'm drinking like vodka Red Bulls, and Funkmaster Flex is DJing. So
This old ass nigga.
Yeah, but guess what? I'm an old ass too. So he's like playing the hits. I'm in the middle of the crowd, just every word, like every song that he's playing. And I kind of lose my friends a little bit, and I'm just dancing by myself in this like crowd. And suddenly someone comes up and he's like, hey, Funk wants you to come backstage. You want to come backstage?
Funk trying to fuck.
Did Funk let you hit his blunt?
I was like, yeah, we'll go backstage. By this time, it's like 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like, sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I go backstage, and I talk to him for a while. He's like, he follows me on Instagram and like does this shit. By the way, I did not know he had a girlfriend or like got a
Stop snitching on Funk.
I know.
I'm going to
Stop
because
snitching on
honestly,
Funk.
He's those guys.
We gonna cut this out.
where-
I'm gonna bleep his name.
Yeah, he's those. That's fine. Yeah, you can bleep his name. He's one of those guys that will like comment on your Instagram in your DMs and like write like like an emoji or something, but never publicly. Like you know what I mean? Like one of those dudes. And you're like,
He wants to
I can
secretly
relate.
fuck.
You're You're like, yeah, what's so wrong with that?
Hey, man. You guys got to live his life.
Fucking flex, bro.
But yeah, I ended
Stop
up.
snitching.
I had a 7 a.m. flight, missed it, had to like rebook for another $300.
Missed your flight. Fucking around with
11:30 a.m. Flew out of there. I was like, this is worth it.
Y'all had a good night.
I had a great night. I was like, this is hilarious.
Did Funk let you hit his blunt?
I don't remember. I don't think. I don't.
Did he Bill Cosby you?
Yeah, what? Did you drink anything?
Yeah, I definitely showed him my commercial. I'll tell you that.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my house.
I'm like, hey, well, you know, I won a Webby award tonight.
What fucking Webby award did you win, Funk?
Yeah.
Stupid.
You're working the Webby awards? How embarrassing.
I know,
Lame ass.
I know a guy with a drone. He could probably shoot some
And
shit for
a
you.
fucking Honda Civic. What do you drive?
Bitch.
But he was really nice. We'll tell you that.
That's cool.
Shady,
That's
but
good.
really, really nice.
Shady.
But yeah, that's the kind of shit I like. That's why I'm like working at Caesars and shit, and like, you know, bartending and like doing all this labor crap. I'm looking around and I'm like, fuck this life. I don't want this. I can do something else. I can do something better. I've tasted it several times, but it's about being consistent and like following through more. And it's me against me. It's actually nothing else. It's me against me. 100%. And I have to like be better at that, or I want that to work. You know what I mean? So I think that's why, like, sometimes you sit around and you're fucking staring at people that love this job. Fucking love bartending in 120-degree heat because of benefits. And I'm just like, this doesn't compute. You know?
Yeah,
that's the same energy that all three of us are on.
And,
Like,
and
we're
you
tired of working for other people. We want to live our lives the way we want by our own rules.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't have these conversations with people at Caesars. I don't have the same type of conversations that you and I have, or like wanting to be better or strive for better or something bigger than this life. Those people that work there are like they tell me all the time, oh, real good job.
I'm going to do this forever.
I think like they do, not even that. I feel like a lot of them also just feel like they've made it. Like, I'm balling, I'm rich. Like, and yeah, you might have a lot of nice things and your shit might be taken care of, but it's like, you're still doing it by someone else's other like means. Like, you have to rely on someone else. Yeah. I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel
Me
like
either.
I want to feel like, hey, like, no one can take this shit away from us. If we continue to do this podcast and when it gets to a place where we making money and shit, who's gonna fire us? Like, besides us fucking up, like, and just not doing it.
Right.
You know, it's like no one else. You feel me? And if you really want to do that shit, just do it.
Yeah.
No, but it's cool. And that's why I was like, me and him talked about it. I was like, you're one of the coolest people we've met. Aww. And it's like,
for sure,
we really appreciate your friendship beyond just like us having similar thoughts and like what we want to do and working hard and shit like that. You're just a very grounded person that helps us when we're like in like not ourselves, you know, like you can tell when we're not ourselves and you just like call it out, and it's in a way where it's always helpful. We have a good conversation and it always like gives us perspective, I feel like. So
I've definitely had great conversations with you that I've never had with any other coworker or anything like that. So
that's so cool.
It definitely means a lot. Like, almost made me cry at work and almost punched you in the face. I was about to beat her up, dude.
It's the Pisces in me.
You know, you can feel that tightness in your throat.
How are you feeling?
I was like, let me stop talking right now.
Yeah.
So I keep speaking. One of them alligator tears going to drop. I'm going to be a whole bitch in here.
All right, so we're like about 30 minutes in, so you're going to have to hit this at least once.
At least once.
Yeah, at least once.
Microdose.
Wait, how do I?
Little microdose.
I just like to.
You don't know how to ash a blunt?
No. I do edibles.
Oh,
remember?
Just you're 5 milligrams.
Just the edges, boom.
See, that's what I used to do when I had my YouTube channel. I would take an edible, and then like you're filming, and then like an hour in it hits, and you can see the progression. And I always thought that was good entertainment.
So, do you still host the On the Spectrum podcast? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's called The Spectrum.
Okay, The Spectrum.
And it's about like just having different people of walks of life and their views. I'm one of those people that, like, even if you think totally different than me, I want to understand. I want to get to know you. I also think we have way more in common than we do different. But I also believe in, like, everyone should have a voice. I don't believe in this fucking cancel culture bullshit because someone said something that's fucked up based on the way they were raised, based on how people gender, race, whatever, like, they just being ignorant and dumb. But that doesn't mean that you can't educate, or I don't even want to say educate, just listen and understand somebody. The more you listen and understand people, the less guarded they are, and then the more they're able to listen to you and understand you. And so when that freedom, like, opens up, you realize that, like, even people who, I can't even talk to you because you think this way or whatever.
Right.
And, like, even I'll say our coworker was talking about Roe versus Wade and how he was happy that it overturned because in the Constitution it states, like, it should be up to the states, and, like, it's going by that to like, that's the way it was written in that document. And I was like, oh, so you're thinking very logical about this. Like, you don't want to, deter from that, because if we do it too much, then it can be chaos. So you always want to go back to the doctrine and be like, look, man, like, it's not illegal, but it should be up to the states to do whatever. And I'm like, oh, I understand that.
Understandable.
Right. Which I'm like, it's clicking for me. Right. But the problem with that is you don't have women that wrote that document, and you don't have people of color that wrote that document, so it can never be
long ago.
Right. And it was
Times
over
are
200
different.
years ago, and some of the founding fathers even said, I hope that you revise this every 20 years so you're not listening to old people.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Dead
you
people.
can't have dead white people,
Yeah.
white men, actually. So you cannot have a just system when you only have that perspective. And abortions weren't even, like, a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it wasn't their top of the list
Right,
priority.
They might try to get rid of it with, like, poison or something like that, but there wasn't, like, a procedure. So how can you even go back to a document that didn't even know that it really existed and have that forward? So those are conversations that even I would assume them listening to me and having that perspective would be like, oh, right, I guess that's interesting that you said that, so, and instead of just shit, oh God, I was watching something today about, like, Ted Cruz, and Ted Cruz came up there and was like, all these people that want to kill people or kill abortions, blah, blah, blah. How come they care so much when they're the ones who care are, like, 350 pounds and can't get laid? No one wants to put a baby in you. And I was like, Ted Cruz, like, said this and I'm like watching this and I'm like, these are the leaders of America? Like, what are you doing, stand up right now?
That's
like,
wild.
so wild. And I'm like, that is ridiculous to have such a closed-minded viewpoint of that, and you're just making these grandiose speeches,
Yeah.
So-
But that's, like, what gets them, it's like clickbait. It's like they're willing to do something just to get more popular, even if it's, standing behind something so strongly. I feel like some people just do that shit just to get people angry and get those views. It's like, you might feel that way a little bit, but let me just go be extra about it.
Yeah.
It's like that one white girl everyone gets mad at. She's like, always
forgot
talking about
about
politics.
her. The one white girl?
Yeah, Tommy Lauren.
No,
or
Tommy
something.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she got canceled a while ago.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm just saying, though. But, like, even just her, like, she would just go to extremes. Like, this bitch was just not even really saying much.
You
She
felt
was
like
just-
she was just saying it for the attention rather than
Exactly.
actually really believing it.
Right.
No, I get that. And that's the tea.
Wait, so do you still do your podcast? Like, do you drop? Or,
Dude,
or
I
are you
need to.
gonna-
I haven't. I'm almost starting out. I'm like, maybe I should just start a third one and just go from there and just start fresh all over again and just start a new setup and just something else. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out, and because the conversations that we have are really good and it's necessary. Honestly, I think it's necessary in this time. And there are a lot of people who I love who are lesbians or whatever that I disagree with on
Right.
things, because it's like when someone, I have this friend who I love. He's like my best friend. But whenever someone like just like gets mad at him or does him dirty, he'll just go and insult them. So instead, like let's say there's like, we'll make a really easy point of just being like, oh, they don't do the dishes and so blah blah blah, and then it'd be like, and now they're mad at me because of this, and then it'll be like, yeah, but she's ugly. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, calm down. It says,
have you seen her teeth?
Right. You know when people just get mad and then they just throw an insult? Right, because they don't like something. I feel like that happens a lot in society. And they're like, oh, yeah, well, you fuck this dumbass person. And you're like, what does that have to do with the dishes, man?
Yeah,
like, I don't even know what's going on. So it's when you have conversations like that, you're not as tempted to just jump on somebody and just say something that's going to make it even worse, you know? But yeah.
No, yeah, man. Well, you're always welcome to come do a podcast with us. And
yeah. Okay.
You said you had a surprise for us, right?
I have a surprise.
Yeah, let's get it.
You know, this is a really good conversation today, first of all. And one of the reasons why I have this surprise, this here, because I'm the first podcaster on your podcast, but also I'm the first woman, I brought what is known as a
pregnancy test.
No. Pee on it. Listen here.
A picture of a cat.
I'm like, you don't come on a pregnancy test. What are you talking about?
I'm fucking done.
Okay, this is a period pain simulator.
Oh my God.
Oh, no, bitch, stop playing. I don't want to do that.
This bitch. Oh my God.
Hell no.
So what you do is you hook it up to like your stomach area, and we'll slowly go up, and you get to feel what the pain is like for women when they're on their cramps, and see if you can handle it.
Wait, can I? Do you know if this was
Fucking
developed by a
Anne Marie,
woman?
dude. You know, if we wouldn't have, Eddie,
Made by a man.
you know, if I wouldn't have texted her last week and be like, hey, you could just lie, we wouldn't have had to do this. She just got it in the mail. This is my fault.
I saw it. I was like, this is so funny.
This is my fault.
And I think it'd be good content. Look, this is good content.
Right,
this is a
let's do it.
ride.
It's gonna
I like
be good
this.
for Instagram.
And we're going to have a good
It
time.
is. Fuck. Let's do it.
Okay.
God damn you. Anne Marie.
So this is gonna be. Look, first of all,
Oh, in the
I just
meantime, I'm
like,
gonna try to pull
Yeah,
up
when
a
I
video.
saw that,
and
I
This
was
is
like,
like a
this looks
little
like a gun
professional.
case.
I know. I thought she was gonna
A
shoot us.
gun?
I was like, why does she have a gun case?
Does it look like a gun?
Yeah,
case?
Yes.
Just like I was like, damn.
A little gun.
She brought her
tote?
little.
I was like, she bought a little 380
a
or
little
something.
Glock, a little baby Glock.
Fucking Asa gave
I
her
don't
the
even
little
know how to
gun.
open this bitch. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Oh man.
I don't trust
So
this.
I already put the batteries in.
It takes batteries? It doesn't
Yeah,
charge?
man.
It doesn't charge?
I
How
don't.
old is this technology?
Amazon old.
Is it trusted?
I don't know. It does kind of look like
Looks like a pager.
like something from the 80s.
Yeah, it looks pretty old.
It does.
Like, I feel like we might get shocked.
But yeah, here are the little nodes, and there's 4, so there's 2 for each. I'm just really excited about this.
Wait, you're gonna try it too?
What do you mean try? I am
kidding.
this.
I'm just
I
Everybody
kidding.
am this.
Just
try.
kidding.
You gonna try this? But
Oh,
this,
you know what our coworker asked me last night?
what? Who's our co? Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Fucking almost punched on her shit. Because obviously you guys knew I was angry last night. And she goes, are you on your period?
Oh God.
And I was like, yeah, are you on yours? We probably synced up. Stupid ass.
Dude, I realized I was reading something the other day that when women all sync up, they usually follow the alpha male period girl, right? And I was like, that's so weird. So like whoever's most dominant has their period, and all the girls blame me.
Oh my God.
They're like, bitch,
I was
we're on
like,
your cycle.
I'm an alpha. I'm the alpha female. That's hilarious.
Hey. Do you? God damn it.
Bitch.
Oh, stupid asses.
Get on my cycle, bitch. Get on my cycle.
That's too funny.
I literally have no idea if this is correct, but I think it
The
is.
strong will survive.
Oh, we can do it at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We'll see who's
We're on the same
more of a
cycle.
bitch.
We're on the same cycle.
Me and Eddie are synced up.
Aww.
Let's read the directions.
You'll
all right?
understand this.
Do
is
not
me and-
attach two different people to the machine.
Let's read the directions, okay?
Okay. Apply to clean skin.
I haven't taken a shower. I'm dirty.
We have a wipe.
I'm dirtier than that.
Insert the pins. Remove the electrodes from the.
We're not inserting
Apply
nothing.
firmly to skin. Adhesion improves when electrodes reach skin temperature. Yeah. Removal. So that's it.
Wait, no. This shit talking about channels and the fuck. Hold on. Number 1, connect lead wires to electrodes. All right.
Yeah. Done.
2, connect lead wires to device. Done.
This, you know what this reminds me of? Like, if you were in a movie and you had to record something, like day 22.
A recorder.
But they're like day 22, client or is weird or like.
Look, this shit says
suspicious on
select
34th
one of the
Street.
2 available channels and insert the lead wire firmly into the socket. All right, boom, you got that. Remove electrodes from
Just
paper
gotta look how
backing.
to- Oh, look at that. Turn on power with. Oh, this guy.
Oh, the top is the intensity.
No, fuck,
Yeah, so there it goes up to 8.
We not doing that.
Well, we'll see how far you can make.
No, fuck you. We man the controls.
Is it?
No, that's not how it
That is how it works. You don't control our period.
First of all, I don't like.
You're not
I
gonna
don't like-
mansplain to me how I have my period.
I don't like how you said we man the controls.
We're
Absolutely
men.
not.
You're gonna woman the controls to yourself.
I'm just like whoop whoop whoop.
Yeah,
whoop.
see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't.
You're lying.
Start DJing on this shit.
I don't trust this.
This is how it feels. Wicka, wicka, wicka.
Dude, I
It's
want
never
you to-
the same pain.
Can you record your sounds of like pain on this?
We're
thing?
not doing that, Anne Marie.
So then eventually you'll have a record on your pain. So whenever like you're upset about something, it's like ah.
Oh yeah, no, I can make it. Yeah,
That shit not
we
even
could
gonna
cut them.
hurt.
Oh man, I'm
Okay,
dead.
mode.
Not even
Select
gonna hurt. You
mode.
women be tripping.
Normal. Okay. Wait, what's normal? What's the other? Modulation.
Hey, I ain't getting
ST1,
modulated.
ST2. Burst is a
No,
mode.
no.
Okay, I wonder what the other.
Yeah, read
modes
the
are.
directions, man.
Chapter
You're about to do something. We're
1.
gonna shit on ourselves.
Okay.
Warning. Says it right there.
So what this is supposed to do is like you're supposed to have so much pain, so then eventually, when you have
Shit.
pain, it doesn't give you pain anymore because you're
Wait, what?
used to it. So the point of this device is like people put this on like places where they have pain or whatever, and it contracts your muscles or whatnot, and it hurts a lot. But then when you actually have pain in real life, it won't hurt as much.
So it's just getting you used to pain. No.
It's just like I feel like a mad scientist.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Over here fucking with minorities.
Oh please.
I'm gonna mess with the fucking Mexican and the black dude. She's gonna electrocute us on our own show and we're gonna die.
Okay, so
I was like, we're gonna shit.
Don't place the electrodes over the eyes. Yeah.
Which eye?
And don't put this on
Your dick.
over your heart.
Oh,
That's good to know.
because she was about to start there.
I was going
Can you
down
about-
here where you get the current.
I thought this was specific for cramps.
Well, yeah,
Jesus.
it's for pain, but
It's
you can
for
use it-
pain.
yeah, but you can use it for cramps too. So you put it down there, and then you have these cramps. So women who have there are women who have really bad cramps, and this is for that. So you have this, and then it's not supposed to be nearly as much pain. Pee-pee. Do you see the pee-pee?
Fucking play the video.
Hold on, wait. Let's do this first. Let's do this. I want to end on that. I want to end on that.
Shit.
What do you mean end on that?
We want to talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we have some questions.
Oh, okay. You guys got questions?
Yes.
We're
Wait,
very
are we gonna
intrigued.
do this? We're gonna do this.
Yes, let's do this first.
All right, we need one red and one black each.
Right.
Can I put it on my butt cheek?
No, you're gonna put it on your lower abdomen.
I don't have
Like-
abs. I'm fat.
The lower.
This is not fair.
The
Me either.
Lower stomach.
I'm
region.
skinny. It's just gonna hurt me.
No, you have
It's just
no.
going
I have nothing to like cover me.
to
Like,
snatch my fat
what
up.
the fuck, bro? It's not fair.
No, but ask me your questions while I'm looking this up.
To snatch
It is, dude. I don't trust this.
How much was this device? How much
I
did
know.
you spend on this?
Don't worry about it.
It's
You know
too
what?
much.
Tips for skin care.
No, wait, no, really, how much was it? Because if it was cheap, I don't trust it at all.
She bought the one on sale, bro.
Was it under 50?
Don't worry about it.
It was under goddamn 50. This shit was $22.
Don't worry about. You know what though?
I am worried.
It got like 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars out of like 30,000. So it's pretty dope. People said that this
You
is what
don't
they use at a
know.
personal, like personal professionals use this, like doctors
This one
and shit.
specifically?
This one specifically.
That's
So
a
don't
lie.
worry. I wouldn't.
That is a lie.
Why would I lie to you?
They lied to you. What do you mean?
I'm like rubbing together. Clear.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack.
You're
That's
not
why
gonna
it
have a
said don't
heart-
put on your heart. It's a fucking
Right,
defibrillator.
right, because it's gonna, yeah.
It's a defibrillator.
But
We just watched Breaking Bad the other day where a guy killed himself with a defibrillator on purpose.
On purpose.
what do you mean on purpose?
He
Suicide.
fucking put one on his chest. He ripped the thing off the patch and put it under his tongue and fucking
yeah, it
pressed
says
the
don't
button.
put it on your mouth.
Oh my god.
See, like we're gonna fucking die, guys. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Name of the podcast: Jefferson and Eddie died.
The Microdeath.
The Microdeath. That's hilarious. That's the name. That's the name. The Microdeath. You got that.
Featuring Anne Marie.
Good job.
Okay. Don't apply over, like if you have a cut, don't do it on that.
My tummy is super cut up.
Application.
Just throw that shit on my stomach already. God damn it.
Okay, this is what I want to look at. Adjusting the panel, blah, blah, blah.
See,
Power and off.
it's
By
too
turning
much.
the clockwise, the approach of channel is switched
Don't-
on and the indicator of power.
Don't place on sweaty hands.
Probably.
What if I die?
You probably will.
I know.
We both gonna die, and it's Anne Marie's fault. In my own house.
She's gonna take all of her
Okay.
equipment.
I just want to let you remember that, like, when you came to my house, you called me the N-word in my own house.
I call you the N-word all the time.
I was like, in my own house?
All right. Well,
Please.
continue reading.
What N-word?
I'll
He's
get
like,
into.
Nigga.
No, not that word.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this until we get this figured out. Oh wait, no.
Nice, nice.
Let us talk to you, ask us questions, we'll give you advice, or just talk to you like you're Ricky B. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you. And let's have fun, right? I'm excited. Love you. Mwah.
All right, Anne Marie.
Are
So
you guys-
I cannot believe we're friends with you.
you're on Cameo.
Yeah, they
And
called
I'll-
me, by the way. You have to be invited. So
That's
they
dope.
invited me.
Hey, no, that's dope. And I was gonna ask, is because
Hey, no, that's dope.
I was gonna ask, is it because your cat is famous? So people want to meet your cat?
Well, the famous cat, his name was Colonel Meow.
Is it still your cat? Is that your
No,
cat
that's
or no?
that's my
Papa
cat.
Puff.
That's
Oh, okay,
Papa
okay,
Puff
okay.
Pants.
I didn't know about the pants.
Yes, Papa Puff Pants.
I knew it was Papa Puff. I didn't know about the pants. You got jeans?
When he
It's his last
when he
name.
gets shaved, it's just Papa, really. 'Cause
What
he'll
type of
be
pants
wearing
does
no
he wear?
pants. Fluff
Rocking
pants,
Levi's.
puff pants.
Okay.
But yeah, Colonel Meow was the cat that I had. That was the first famous cat on Facebook, and because of that, like I I created a story. So like a lot of times people who will just have really cute cats and do like cute little things, right? But Colonel Meow, because his name was Colonel Meow, I made him, I had him go to war. He drank scotch. He swore. He didn't give a fuck about anything. And then I had my
this in his past life or just like
no, this is current. So that's how I wrote. So when I would post a picture, you know, I would like do little, he's like on Thanksgiving or something, I would be like,
finally
the only bird that I let in my house, you know, and then I maul it to death or something like that. Like there would just be a lot of things that he swore and like had opinions about.
That he had opinions about.
I remember I had, and I started it because like back in the day, no one had things for your animals. So you would get friend requests from someone's animal. Like it would be like, you know, like, Custard wants to be your friend. And I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm not going to be friends with my friend's animal. Right. Or dog or whatever. And so I made a thing that I was like, I'm going to make one as a joke and put Colonel Meow up there and you have to like him, but he's never going to like you back. And so suddenly it became a page. I didn't know you could make a page. And so I remember there was like 166 followers and there was like this guy who was like bald or whatever. And I was like, what's this bald ass guy following me? Like, I didn't know it was going public. And then my friend who works for ICANN Has Cheeseburger.
But wait, your friend that works where?
Who she used to work at ICANN Has Cheeseburger. Okay. It's like a Reddit kind of place, like back in the day.
The bald guy was Jeff Bezos.
She was like, I'm going to put it up on that. Can I do that? I was like, a thing? I was like, yeah. And then it just exploded. And like a day we got like 2,500. And then like in a month I had like over 100,000 followers.
Holy
and then
shit.
We went on
Ellen?
Not Ellen. We were talking to Ellen, but Cooper. Not Alexander Cooper. Who's the guy on CNN with white hair who's gay?
Cooper.
Alex Cooper?
Yeah, I think so.
No, Anderson Cooper.
Oh, yeah. Same guy.
Jesus.
I don't watch
Anderson
that.
Cooper. We went on Anderson Cooper, and then
I have the clip right here.
yeah.
No, I'm
Do
just
you
kidding.
really? It's funny.
No, I haven't seen it. That's funny.
I was like, oh, Colonel wanted to say something. I was like, what? And then I like said something about who gives a fuck if you're gay or not? Because he had just come out as gay, and like a lot of people were upset about it. And I was like, I didn't say that. That was Colonel Meow. That's just straight from the cat's mouth. But then the Guinness Book of World Records reached out to us and was like, I think he might have really the longest fur. Will you go and get it checked to see?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, okay. So I went to a vet and they like measured. You had to measure like 12 like hairs, and his average hair length was like 10 inches long, and they were like, yep, that's the record. So he held the record for like 3 years of like longest fur on a cat.
You had a famous ass cat, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, and so because of that, we went on Good Morning America.
That's cool.
And like, yeah, Good Morning America. And you know, I had my cat on a leash like backstage, so I would just let my cat walk around. And he went into this room, and it was, do you guys know who Gloria Estefan is? Mm-hmm. She was in there. I was like, oh, I am so sorry. And I picked up my cat. She was like, no, I love him. She's like holding him. She was super sweet and nice about it.
That's cool.
But yeah, we did a bunch of shit like that, and had a book and all this kind of stuff. But then eventually, he was also the first famous cat to die. So, yeah, he got cancer, died like that. He was like 3 years old. It was so weird. Dude, I didn't know how to talk about death at that time. Like, whenever someone, like my past animals die or something die, I shut down and like don't say anything for like 3 weeks, and I'm like grieving. I come back online like a month later. They're like, how dare you not talk to us about how he died? How, like, did you kill him yourself? Like, all these, like, conspiracy theories. And, like, TMZ, like, dude, they reached out. I was on TMZ for it because, like, the rumors were so wild, and they were like, we'll get to the story. And I just, like, emailed them. I was like, TMZ, we'll get it out there. Like, I don't, whatever. But that was also weird. Like, I didn't have a PR person. I didn't have anybody. It was just me. And I'm like, my cat just got stomach cancer. And I'm like sad about it. Like, I don't know how to talk about it. So then I had to talk about it online, publicly for the first time. I never share my fucking feelings about my cat with anybody. Right. Yeah. And I realized, so that was like the first time anyone's went through that. So that was weird. That was a weird time. But I'm really lucky to have that opportunity, and still from that I have a lot of followers that still follow me for me, or like Papa, and understand who I am. And that's been like 10 years. Like, people have followed me for like 10 fucking years. They're like, I remember this woman the other day was in Vegas, wanted to hit me up and take me out to dinner, but I was like working, and she's like, this other woman wanted to take me to Disneyland. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah I'm like,
cat fans.
Yeah,
hey, women are predators too, all right?
Right, don't worry.
She's going to abduct you.
Yeah. But there's, CatCon
Flex
is a
hit
thing.
me back up. He's been a secret fan.
He said, I don't got no girlfriend no more. All right, are we going to start our periods or what?
Do it.
Yeah, let's start our periods.
We're late.
Okay. So I want you to put this, one of each. And it's kind of sticky.
I'm just trying this once, dude.
Well, we gotta. I'm gonna ease up, so you're gonna kind of get what the sensation
what do you mean
is.
You're gonna ease up?
Because I'm gonna do it at one, so you guys can kind of like see what it does.
Where do I put it?
Like right around, right there.
Shut up, Miles. You're gonna start after.
Don't put it closer to my heart, bro.
No, not on your heart.
Your heart is down there?
No.
Okay. Okay. So there's a pulse rate, but I won't have to do a pulse rate, I don't think. Okay, you guys, I'm a little nervous. It's on 1, so it shouldn't be bad.
Is the pulse rate low too?
Mode.
Oh Lord.
Hold on.
Ah!
Don't do that. I'm gonna be scared. All right, set.
I'm gonna be doing it for real in a second.
What's this width? Hertz.
Talking about whips?
Width.
I was about to say, you ain't bring no whip in my house.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to 50, I think. Okay.
50 what?
I don't know.
What?
What you mean, bro?
50 hertz. And then that's the... But it's like on 3.
Ooh.
You guys feel it?
I felt something.
Okay, do you feel something? Here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Hold up. That felt kind of weird.
All right, so that's the sensation, right?
It felt tingly.
All right, I'm going to go up to it.
Oh, bitch.
That's
Holy
another.
shit.
I'm going to go up to another one. That's at 4. That's at 4.
Yo.
What does it feel like?
Feels tingly as fuck. It's weird.
Yeah, that shit don't feel good.
So it's tickling you right now? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh.
That's at 5.
Oh, boy. Whoa, stop.
Stop.
Yo, what the fuck?
That was 5.
Yo.
The top one is like...
I think y'all over-exaggerating.
I know.
I don't think there's no way it
no
feels like
way.
that.
Yes,
There's no way.
dude. Yes, dude.
You put it on and tell me if it feels like it.
The top one.
Oh, God.
The top one is like your first or second day period. Women will know what I'm talking about when I say that. That's like the worst day. And then it kind of goes down.
Yo.
Okay, I'm going to go up to 5.
No.
Just one more time. I'm just going to see. You guys think...
If I have a heart attack, bitch,
Do you think
oh my
do you think
goodness.
you can do one more? Just
No.
one more to 6?
No.
Let's just do 6. 6, that's it. 6, last one.
Okay, I'll
That's
do
it.
6 to 8.
Ah, bitch! What the fuck? Holy shit! What the fuck?
Shit.
Yo, 6 ain't no joke. What the
Fuck, that
fuck?
made my butthole hurt.
Yo. I see why they say don't put it on the heart. Jeez.
Bro.
Yeah, that's what women go through.
I'm going to put this
By
on the
the way.
dog when she acting up.
All right, I took those
Gosh.
off so you don't have
You wanna try
those
it?
anymore. You want to try it? No, you don't. How do you know what a period feels like?
No, I use those because like when my muscles and shit.
Oh,
so
yeah.
good, I put those on.
Yeah, and it's supposed to help relax, and so women do this too
You
for
should
their
see if it
cramps.
reminds you of feeling like it's on your period.
No, I don't
Because
want to
think it's a weird feeling. I think you should try it.
I felt it. Well, I have a dress though. It's
Well, yeah, we don't want to. Hey, this is a PG-13
You know
show.
what? Take those white panties off. The lighting is like.
Hey, the lighting's a little bad in here.
We want to get a real, authentic reaction from you.
Just spread it good, you know. We got
It's like,
Put on
fuck.
your nipples. Pasties.
Oh, shit.
We brought pasties.
But yeah, good sports. You know what? You're good sports. Give yourself a round of applause.
All right, let's try
Like,
7.
You did
No,
it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But that's 6, man.
All right.
That was at 6. Good job. You did it.
All right, well,
I'm proud
been
of
a
you.
good
I'm proud
episode,
you did
guys.
it.
that was a
you.
great episode.
Thank you so much for
coming.
having me.
Of course, thank you for coming.
You can follow me on Crazy AV.
Plug yourself, please.
Yes. We're gonna have some great clips. We'll be posting a bunch of clips, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
This is an amazing episode.
Yeah.
That
This
was
was
great.
so fun.
Had a
That
great
was
time.
great.
Yay.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a wrap.
See you
Have a good
guys.
day. Check us out on all platforms.